Hey everybody, welcome to another review. Before I begin, if you wouldn't mind, please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy these videos. Also, if you want to help the show financially, my Patreon info is in the description down below. And with all of that out of the way, let's get to this review. So Tom and Jerry is a live action and animation mix that you can currently watch in theaters and on HBO Max. The main storyline is about a young lady named Kayla. Kayla works at one of the fanciest hotels in New York, and she is tasked with helping with one of the most important weddings ever. Her only problem is that Jerry has just moved into the hotel, and if people find out that a mouse is in the hotel, it could ruin its reputation and also the wedding. So Kayla hires Tom to get rid of Jerry, and that's the gist. Why? Why does this movie exist? I just don't understand. I don't think I've seen one good movie that involved bringing cartoon characters into the real world. They are all so bad. Just keep them in their animated world like Charlie Brown did, or the Smurfs finally did on their third attempt. Right when the movie started and I heard the music, I couldn't help but shake my head. Why is putting rap music in a kids movie a thing? Who are they trying to appeal to, the grown-ups? It has to be, because the songs are older than any kids watching this movie. The actual character design of Tom and Jerry looks nice, but they look like an Instagram filter. It was so weird. And I guess they got most of the budget money because other characters looked a little flat. Also, the voices don't match up well with the mouth movements. This story, oh my gosh, this mediocre story. It feels like Tom and Jerry are side characters in their own movie. So Tom and Jerry have moved to New York. Tom came to start a music career and Jerry moved because reasons. You'd think the movie would revolve around Tom being a musician because that's the way it opened up. But nope, forget that. Let's focus on this lady who is lying to get a job, and also let's throw in some random wedding. Also add in a potential love interest, I guess? I honestly don't know who this movie is for. I personally didn't care, and I doubt kids would. There are so many parts that would be so boring to a kid. Also, this movie has a horrible setup for our supposed main characters. You have to have known that Tom and Jerry was a show because this movie doesn't give them a proper introduction. Oh, and I don't care what anyone says, Jerry is the villain of this movie. He's the one that's causing problems for everyone. He's the one that bothers Tom. He's the one that steals stuff in the hotel. He's the one that basically risks Kayla her job. He's the biggest threat in the movie. I was hoping they called the exterminator and killed him. I didn't care about the character at all. Let him die, I don't care. And what are the rules in this world? There are multiple times where I yelled at my TV, does anyone see this? Tom is carrying a metal mallet at a wedding and no one points it out. In another scene, Jerry rolls a random bowling ball on Tom's hand while he's playing the piano. I guess no one saw this random mouse carrying a bowling ball onto a piano. Everyone must have selective vision in this movie. Speaking of this scene, as you can see, Tom is singing. But earlier in the movie, they established that animals sound like regular animals to people. So is he just meowing while playing the piano? Another no-rule example is when Tom and Jerry are riding in a car around the city. But there is also animal control. Why? You can't have people treat them like they are members of society and also like wild animals. What are the rules? But moving on, let's talk about the other people in this movie. Michael Pena, I love you. Rob Delaney, I love you. Colin Jost, I love you and you should absolutely be in more movies. Chloe Grace Moretz, I usually love you, but you annoyed me in this movie. But it's not your fault. Beautiful lady who I've never seen in anything. I like you. All of you did a fantastic job with what you were given. I pray you all get selective amnesia and forget you did this movie. Now go off and make better things. I believe in all of you. The writing in this movie is just so Why do we keep putting phrases like LOL and WTF in kids movies? You sound like an out of touch old person. It's just not funny. Actually, nothing is funny in Tom and Jerry. When you've got poop jokes in your movie probably resembles it. Tom and Jerry is pretty much in the same vein as the Minions. It's just noise on a screen for little kids. It's full of a bunch of cheap physical comedy to make kids laugh, but nothing clever or charming. They try to include jokes for grown-ups, but they just aren't good. The story is weak and the dramatic moments aren't earned. Yes, I understand that it's a kids movie, but kids deserve better. I hate to sound harsh, but this movie is just trash. Please don't waste your time or stunt your children's growth by showing them this movie. But that's all, peoples. Please let me know if you've already watched Tom and Jerry and tell me your thoughts. Let's have a conversation down in the comments. Also, let me know what else you want me to review. If you didn't like the review, or even if you did and you think there's something I can improve on, please let me know what I need to change, add, or take out so that I can make a better review next time for you. Once again, please like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Thanks for watching, listening, and supporting. God bless. I'll talk to you later.